Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is an intro for my What I Eat in a Day video. This is the first time I've ever done a What I Eat in a Day video, and I kind of messed up because I said at lunchtime that because it was a Saturday, my husband and I would probably go out to dinner, and we did end up going to dinner. We ended up going to the mall, and you'll see that when I talk about dinner. But just for a rough estimate, dinner was about $15, $20. I haven't calculated it yet because my husband and I usually split meals. And I'll talk about that in another video about how my husband and I split finances and different things like that. And I won't get into that in this. But it was an expensive night for dinner. But we really enjoy going to the mall and people watching and different things like that. So I promise that next time that I do a What I Eat in a Day video that I will actually film everything that I eat. But I do tell you at the end what I did have. I just forgot to include how much that it was, and I'm filming this later the same day. And just a disclaimer, I don't eat the same stuff every single day. Some days I eat leftovers, some days I eat leftovers that other people gave to me, stuff from the dumpster, stuff from the food pantry, stuff my husband has brought home, different things like that. And yeah, so I mix it up, and I'm not perfect, and I try to be frugal, and I try to live a frugal life, as the channel name is, but I am a huge lover of takeout and going out to eat and all that kind of stuff, and so that's a huge goal for me, just in general, to eat out less. Yeah, so anyway, long intro, but thank you guys for bearing with me, and I promise that the next What I Eat in a Day will be better. So I'm going to show you guys what I had to eat today. Hope you enjoy. This is what I'm having for breakfast. This is Wild Friends oats and nut butter, almond cashew. I've never had this before, but this came from the food pantry when I volunteer. And it's oats inside, and then this little package is a nut butter. And so that's what I'm going to have for breakfast. I opened up the package, and all you do is cover the oats with a little bit of water. This is my tea kettle. And also I'm going to have a cup of tea, just classic black. Well, classic blend, but this is black tea. And this tea I found in the dumpster over the summer a while back. It was a huge 100 tea bag box, but it was bent. But all the tea was in perfect condition. So I'm going to be having some tea with dinner, with breakfast. Sorry, this is not dinner. This is Saturday morning. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare this. Now, I've never had these oats before, but they look really good. So I'm just going to get my tea seeping. And I actually call this my Winnie the Pooh mug because it's just huge. It looks like a giant honey pot. I'm going to get that tea going. And then next, after you need this is the butter, the nut butter. I think, yeah, it's almond. And it just looks like that. And then that goes on top. think this should be pretty good. And then just stir it up. I mean, you guys know how to make oats, presumably. I just need to let this cool down and finish letting my tea seep. And I can drink that. And then I'm going to spend my morning, I'm going to watch some Murder, She Wrote and possibly get some stuff done around the house. Maybe film a couple of videos that I've been wanting to do. Go to the gym. Maybe hit up a thrift store. Go to my parents' store. I'm not really sure. I haven't given it much thought what I want to do. So I'm gonna have this. This is later in the morning, so it's a late breakfast. And then if I'm still hungry, I have some cutie oranges. I also have some apples. These cuties were actually from my mom. She gave them to me, and the apples came from the farmer's market. So the apples would not be free, but the apples were extremely cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna get eating my breakfast. This is what I'm going to have for lunch. It's cream of mushroom condensed soup. I actually got this at a discount grocery store called Sharp Shopper, and it was 3 for $1, so this was 33 cents. And I know people usually cook with the cream of soups, but I actually really like them to eat as a quick meal. So I'm going to cook this up on the stovetop, and I'm sure it's going to be very yummy. I poured the soup into the pot, and now I'm going to fill the can up about halfway with water. They say to use a whole can, but I use well, I guess that's a little more than half a can, probably 1/3. And you guys know how to make soup, and I'm going to stir this up and get it cooking. Earlier after breakfast, well, I said when I was showing you guys my breakfast that if I was still hungry, I was going to eat some mandarin oranges, and I actually wasn't. I was pretty comfortable with those oats. They were really good. So I'm going to have some applesauce that I made, homemade, and I'm going to get that out while this soup is cooking. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic and herb, salt-free Mrs. Dash, just to give it a little more flavor. And then I'm going to get out the applesauce. This is my homemade applesauce. I made this a few days ago, and it's dark because it's got cinnamon in it, so it's a cinnamon applesauce. And these came from those apples that I got from the farmer's market, and I'm going to put these in a bowl and eat these with my soup. My soup is just about done. And again, I'm going to have a big cup of tea. Right above me is my tea cabinet, and I'm going to have some, I'm sorry that it's backward. No, I guess it's, I don't know. Maybe it's backwards for you guys. I'm going to have some chai tea. This tea is not inexpensive. It's about $4 for one of these boxes, but this is one of my favorites, and I absolutely love tea, and I try to drink it multiple times a day. So, yeah, so that's the tea that I'm going to have. It is a French vanilla, and it's chai tea. And I've got my applesauce, and my soup is done cooking, and I have to pour it into the bowl. And I'm going to get this going. So it's not always about everything being the cheapest, the freest, etc. It's about little decisions that you make every day. If I went to Starbucks or some other big name coffee place and got a chai tea to go, it would cost a lot. You know, I don't know. I've actually never gotten chai tea at a restaurant, but I'm assuming that it would be $3 or $4 maybe, versus spending $3 or $4 for a box of 20 bags of tea bags and then just making your own chai tea at home. And also sometimes treating yourself and getting that chai tea out isn't necessarily a bad thing too, as long as you do it in moderation and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and check on my soup, and I'll be right back with you guys. Here is the applesauce in the bowl, and here is my mushroom soup. And then I've got my my tea brewing, and it's going to be a pretty yummy lunch. And just a reminder, I don't eat this every single day. I really mix it up every day. I know some people eat the same thing every day, but I don't. If I have leftovers, or sometimes people give me their leftovers, I will eat that. I actually have manicotti in the fridge that I should be eating, but I'm really manicottied out, so I'm mixing it up today because I did have manicotti for lunch and for dinner the last few nights. And it is a Saturday, so chances are when my husband gets home from work, we will probably eat out, possibly fast food, or sometimes we like to go eat at the mall. So I do eat out more than I probably should, but this is just me showing you guys what I do eat and full transparency and all that kind of stuff. And I am trying to get away from eating out so much because I do spend a lot of money on that. But I hate cooking. I don't enjoy it at all. And I've had people say, if you find good recipes, blah, blah, blah. No, I've found good recipes. I just don't like to cook. And when I do cook anything more complicated than just opening cans and boxes, it doesn't usually turn out, even if I follow a recipe to the T, even if I follow a good recipe. So it's something that I'm working on. But again, this is what my lunch is for today, and I will be back later if I have, well, I'll have a snack later, definitely, and I'll show you guys dinner. So for dinner, my husband and I ended up going to the local mall, and I didn't bring my phone with me, but for dinner I had a chicken Californian from a place called Charlie's, and I got a small sandwich, and then I went next door to the Chinese place and got some crab rangoon, like cheese wontons with sweet and sour sauce, and I got a pack of 8 of these, and I ate 4 of them at the mall. And the other 4 are going to be for later this evening or probably tomorrow. And then as a snack, because we were doing some Christmas shopping, I actually got some cinnamon sugar pretzel bites from Auntie Anne's. And I got a light cream cheese to dip it in. And so tonight's dinner was not frugal. It was actually, it can be pricey to eat at the mall. But I just wanted to show you guys that I am like everybody else. I do go out to eat. I do get treats and different things. So this is what I ate for dinner, or what's left of my dinner. You guys missed the sandwich. It was very good. And yeah, this is what I got. So that is going to conclude what I eat in a day. As you can see, today was not very exciting. Today is a Saturday. I'm filming this later on in the day, in the evening. So I had the oatmeal, which was free. I had the soup, which was 33 cents. And I had the homemade applesauce, and that cost pennies because I get these huge boxes of apples, which if you guys follow my channel, you've seen. And then... And the sandwich that I got from Charlie's was like $5. And then I got cheese wontons, which was $4. And then we got the pretzels. So it was kind of an expensive night. Probably $15 just for my meal. And we got some treats and different things like that. So, and we got to walk around the mall, and we like to do that especially during the holidays, and we window shop. But today we had a couple of gifts that we needed to get for Christmas, so Yeah. So anyway, I promise that next time I do a what I eat in a day, I'll actually film everything that I ate, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.